Numbers are generally taken as self-evident, but one should know that the number system is far from being simple and that numbers are various kinds such as natural numbers, or we say that they are counting numbers. Counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. They are called as natural numbers also. The smallest natural number is 1, but there is no largest because regardless of how large a number is chosen, there exists a larger one always, isn't it? We can always add 1 to any natural number to get its successor. For example, successor of 1 is 2, successor of 2 is 3, successor of 100 is 101, and so on. As this process is endless, there is no largest or last counting number. Thus, we say that there are infinitely many natural numbers. We write the natural number set as n, and we write it as in set of natural numbers we have the numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, infinitely many numbers. 0 is not a counting number. When 0 is included with the set of natural numbers, the set is called the set of whole numbers, and we denote it by letter W, in which you can see that along with the natural numbers or counting numbers, that is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, we have included 0. So that becomes the set of whole numbers, right? Now, coming to the next set, that is integers, set of integers. Now, you may consider the equation, say x plus 5, x plus 8 is equal to 5. Let's write this one. So here answer to this question, that is solution to this question, is x, you will have it as 5 minus 8, which is equal to minus 3. But minus 3 is not a whole number. Yes, thus a need to extend the number system was felt, and we had the set called set of integers that we denote it as z, and it can be also denoted by I, in which you can see that 0 positive numbers as well as negative numbers are included. So this becomes the set of integers. Now let us consider the equation, say 5x is equal to 17. So what is x? That is x is equal to 17 upon 5, right? Now we need to think that is 17 upon 5 a natural number? Okay, is it a natural number? No, because in natural number, you know that the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on comes. Okay, fraction, this type of fraction is not there in set of natural numbers, that is set n. Okay, now coming to the next one, is it a whole number? No, including 0 with the natural number set, we have the whole number set. So it's not there because it is in the form of p upon q. So this is not the whole number also. Now, is it an integer? Again the answer is no. So set of integers, that is in z set also, this number, this type of number doesn't come, right? So once again number system was extended and we had a set of rational numbers. Okay, we had the set of rational numbers. Now the question is, what is a rational number, or rational numbers are of which type? Okay, the number r can be said a rational number if it can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q, that is the denominator, is not 0. We insist that q is not equal to 0 because division by 0 is not defined. Okay, set of rational numbers, we write it as q. Okay, in which type of number comes, that is x, such that is x is your rational number of which type, that is p upon q, where p and q can be integers but q should not be 0. Okay, now the question is 0 a rational number? Yes. How? Yes, because 0 you can write it in the form of p by q, that is you can write it as 0 upon 5 or say 0 upon 10 or say 0 upon 50 or any number. When you express it with numerator as 0 and denominator as some integer, you know that the answer is 0. So it's in the form of p by q. So we will say that 0 is a rational number. Fine. Now the question is, are there any numbers which are not of the form p by q? And if your answer is yes, then what are these type of numbers known as? And answer to this question is yes, there are numbers such that square root of 2, square root of 3, pi, you know the value of pi, okay, say 0.10, 100, 100, and so on, which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, and hence these type of numbers are called irrational numbers. Okay, now the collection of all rational numbers, that is rational numbers plus irrational numbers, you have the set of real numbers and we write it as R. Okay, so R is a set of real numbers. In real numbers you have the numbers which can be rational, it can be irrational also. Okay, now when we are talking about rational numbers, the decimal expansion, okay, the decimal expansion for rational numbers can be either terminating. Okay, what does it mean by terminating? That means it ends. Okay, terminating, or it can be non-terminating but it should be repeating or recurring. Okay, whereas when we talk about irrational numbers, then its decimal expansion will be non-terminating and non-recurring. This is non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay, now we will see few examples so that you are clear. Let us try to understand terminating decimals. Okay, so here I am writing few questions. See, this is a rational number of the form p by q. Okay, and this I want to represent in a decimal form. Right? So what I can do is, this is 3 divided by 4. So what I will have it as, division is not possible. So here I will write 0 point, and here this becomes 30. 4 7s are 28, and now this becomes 2, and again this 0 I will bring it down. 4 5s are 20. So here I have 0.75. Okay, so this is 0.75. If suppose I have written say minus 23 upon 10, then I can express it in the decimal form as minus 2.3. After decimal point 1 digit, because here the denominator is 10. So in 10, after decimal 10, 1 0 is there. So after decimal point you should have 1 digit, right? So this becomes 2.3 with minus sign. If I have say 26 upon 50, and I want to express it in the form of P by Q, then I know that either I can do it as this is 50, I can multiply the numerator as well as denominator by 2. So here I will have 26 2s are 52 upon 100, and which is one and the same as 0.52. Okay, now these decimals terminate after some steps. We therefore call them terminating decimals. These decimals have finite number. Finite number means what? Countable number of digits in the decimal part. Here you can see after decimal point 2 digits, which is countable. So it becomes terminating. Okay, it terminates. It has finite number of decimal places. Here also after decimal point 1 digit, you can count it. So here this becomes also a terminating decimal. Here also this is a terminating decimal. Fine. Now see the question given here. Express 5 by 3 as decimal. It means 5 is to be divided by 3. So here you will have 3 ones are 3. And now 5 minus 3 is 2. Now again we will continue the procedure. So 5.0 we will write, and this 0 I will bring down. So now I will have 3 6 are 18, and now you will have it as 20 minus 18, that is 2. Here you know that you were having 2, and again you are having 2, and when added 0 over here, again you are going to bring down this 0, and here again you will have 3 6 are 18. Now 20 minus 18, again you are getting 2. It means here you can see that repetition starts. Is it? So here the repetition started, and now again here you can see that 3 6 are 18, and you have it here 2. So again and again you can see that repetition continues, right? So you will have it as 6 6 6 6 and so on. That means 5 by 3 can be expressed as 1.666 dot dot dot. Okay, one digit is recurring, so you can express it as 1.6 bar, right? So which type of decimal representation it is? Here you can see it continues. Okay, so this is your non-terminating. Okay, but you can see that 6 digit 6 is recurring. So you can say that it's non-terminating but repeating. Okay, let's see one more example. Say here you have 3 by 7. Okay, so now I will divide 3 by 7. So since it's not possible, I will start 0 point, and now 7 4s are 28. So now 30 minus 28 is 2. I will write 0, bring 0 down. 7 2s are 14, right? So here 20 minus 14, that is 6. Again I will add on 0 and bring down 0 here. So 7 8s are 56. So now I will have 60 minus 56, that is 4, and I will bring down this 0 now. So 7 5s are 35, and now I have 5 here. I will bring down 0. 7 7s are 49. So now I have 1, and again I will add 0 here and bring down this 0 over here. So I will have 7 1s are 7, and I have here 3. Okay, now here what happens here? Check this 3. Here when you began the question, you have 3 divided by 7. Again here you have 3, and you are going to divide it by 7. So now onwards the repetition starts. So when you add 0, you will have 7 4s are 28. So from here, once again 4 2 8 5 7 1, you are going to get it. Okay, so here 3 by 7 can be expressed as 0.428571, 4288571 and so on. Okay, in short, this can be written as 0.428571 and you can put a bar over that. Okay, so which type of decimal expansion is this? Can you see it's repeating? So yes, so you can write it as this is repeating. Does it end anyway? No, the division will keep on continuing. So this is repeating but non-terminating. Okay, terminates, that means it has end, finite number of decimal places, whereas here you won't be having, right?